How was planet Earth born? The billion-year history of our solar system. Planet Earth was not always the blue, living world we know today. Its story began around 4.6 billion years ago, in a universe that was young, violent, and constantly changing. At that time, there was no Earth, no sun, and no solar system. There was only a massive cloud of gas and dust in space. This cloud is known as a solar nebula. It was made mostly of hydrogen and helium, along with tiny particles of rock and ice created by earlier generations of stars. Over time, gravity began to pull this cloud inward. As it collapsed, it started spinning. The faster it spun, the flatter it became, forming a large rotating disk. At the center of this disk, pressure and temperature increased to extreme levels. Eventually, nuclear fusion began. Hydrogen atoms fused together to form helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy. This moment marked the birth of our sun. The sun took up more than 99% of all the mass in the solar system. But the remaining material did not disappear. It stayed in orbit around the young sun, forming a disk of dust, rock, and ice. Inside this disk, tiny particles began colliding with one another. When particles collided, some of them stuck together. This slow process is called accretion. Over millions of years, dust became pebbles, pebbles became rocks, rocks became massive bodies known as planetesimals. These planetesimals collided repeatedly, growing larger with each impact. Eventually, several protoplanets formed. One of these protoplanets was Earth. Early Earth was nothing like the planet we live on today. Its surface was completely molten, covered in oceans of lava. Giant asteroids bombarded the planet constantly. There was no atmosphere, no oceans, no life. Earth was a glowing, fiery world, heated by constant collisions and radioactive decay deep inside its interior. During this chaotic period, a massive event changed Earth forever. A Mars-sized object, often called Theia, collided with Earth at tremendous speed. The impact was so powerful that it blasted enormous amounts of material into space. This debris formed a ring around Earth. Over time, the material came together to form the Moon. The Moon played a critical role in Earth's future. It stabilized Earth's rotation, controlled ocean tides, and helped regulate the planet's climate. After the Moon formed, Earth slowly began to cool. The molten surface hardened, creating the first solid crust. Volcanoes erupted across the planet, releasing gases trapped inside Earth's interior. These gases included carbon dioxide, water vapor, nitrogen, and methane. Together, they formed Earth's first atmosphere. At this stage, the atmosphere contained no oxygen and was extremely hostile to modern life. As temperatures continued to drop, water vapor in the atmosphere condensed. For millions of years, rain fell continuously across the planet. This endless rainfall filled low-lying areas, forming the first oceans. Some scientists believe that additional water arrived on Earth through icy asteroids and comets that struck the planet during its early history. With liquid water present, Earth entered a new phase. Chemical reactions began occurring in the oceans. Simple organic molecules formed naturally. Over time, these molecules became more complex. Around 3.8 billion years ago, the first life emerged. These early life forms were simple microorganisms. They lived in the oceans and survived in extreme conditions. At first, life did not produce oxygen, but later, some organisms developed the ability to use sunlight to create energy. This process released oxygen into the atmosphere. Over hundreds of millions of years, oxygen levels slowly increased. This event transformed Earth completely. The atmosphere changed. The ozone layer formed, protecting the surface from harmful radiation. Complex life became possible. Earth's molten core generated a magnetic field, shielding the planet from the sun's solar wind. Its distance from the sun allowed water to remain liquid. These conditions made Earth unique. Over billions of years, life evolved from simple cells into plants, animals, and eventually humans. Planet Earth was born from cosmic dust, shaped by fire and collisions, and transformed by time. Its history is a reminder that even the most familiar world was once a place of chaos and destruction. This is the true story of how our planet was born.